In July, savings balances increased 0.5%, loans grew 0.9%, and assets increased 1%. Memberships went up 0.4%. We saw in June that in the first half of the year, savings, loans, assets, and membership growth increased. As we enter the second half of this year, our July estimates are all positive. We are confident that credit union savings, loans, assets, and memberships will exceed or at least meet our forecast for this year. And in fact, if you look at savings from a year ago, it's up 7.1%. Loans are up 10.1%, and assets are also up 7.4%. Our estimates of membership in July is 107.6 million, and that's 3.9% higher than a year ago. U.S. economic expansion, unfortunately, in the first and second half of this year was actually softer than in previous periods. GDP growth averaged only 1%, and perhaps credit unions are wondering whether they're facing more risks and less opportunities moving forward. And I think one of the questions that come to mind is what specific aspects of the current economic performance that's actually going to impact credit union operations and the financial conditions of its members. First, labor market continues to strengthen. From employment, you get wages and salaries. Personal income has increased 3.2% in July from a year ago. There's an inverse relationship between unemployment and auto sales. We've seen auto sales increase 6.5% in July from June. So on the whole, I think credit union auto lending will continue to be healthy this year. Second, the housing market continues to gain momentum. If you look at home ownership rate, it is currently 63%. That's below the 69% peak in 2004. If we look at housing affordability, housing affordability index tells us that housing is still affordable. A person earning a median income has more than enough money to afford a median price home. New home sales increased 12.4% in July, but existing home sales dropped 3.2%. And that's primarily because of low existing homes inventory, which decreased 5.8% from a year ago. An increase in new home sales, however, could mean that you also have existing home owners who bought new houses, and they would have to put their existing homes into the market, and thereby would improve the existing homes for sale inventory moving forward.